And then I just say that I was like, nah, I ain't even gay. I'm straight. I was just trying to, I was trying to ask, how do you get all these biddies? He's like, I don't know. I guess because like I act a little bit more feminine, they are attracted to me. I'm like, so what?
And I'd just like to say that's the proof in the pudding to what I've been saying about why women like Claudio more than me. So, you know.
And I was like, no, I was like, no fucking way.
You know, I think that's a check in my correct box.
Yeah, I'm so fucking lost on that shit.
Real quick, welcome back, Chef's Pot, episode 21.
21.
Right, this is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Or was last episode 20? Yeah, last episode was 20. This is 22. Because the one that's going to get uploaded this week is 21.
Yeah, that was what.
Because we're still up one.
Yeah.
At least I'm pretty sure. Let me just check.
This,
I feel like we should know this but
21.
Every fucking week we do this.
This is 21.
You're right.
Yeah, because
right.
Bonte.
Yeah, because the last one that got uploaded was 19. So yeah, this is 21. We legal in this bitch.
Yeah.
We legal, baby. I'm joined today with Claudio.
Yes, sir.
Good guest. The constant. We were expecting to have Timir today, and we were really hoping that would happen.
Yeah.
But you know, he decided no at the last second. I set up a whole fucking topic list for him.
Why do you look swole as fuck in this? Like, look at your right arm, just like against.
I am swole, bro.
Ooh.
I haven't worked out in so long. Dude, last time I worked out was when we went to the gym and we did legs.
Yeah, the last time I worked out was last Tuesday.
Bro, I have been slacking on the working out. There it is. Dude, I'm waiting for this thing to fucking load, but it is taking the goddamn longest. Yeah, we were gonna have Timir today. We set it up like the other day when we were on the game. I thought he said that he was free Sunday.
Yeah.
But then he said, no, that's right. What he said is it depends on the Sunday. Mm-hmm. Some Sundays he is, some Sundays he's not. So maybe we can get him next week. Here's hoping. I had a whole fucking, I spent, I don't want to say, a lot of time, but every fucking, time I'd open Twitter or iFunny, I would think of something again that I was like, oh, that conspiracy. And I'd fucking put it in the doc, and I'd put some links and shit. I have fucking 8 things for us to talk about. And any one of those conspiracies could go for fucking 4 hours on just one.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, we got Planned Parenthood, January 6th, fucking Joe, the shootings, statistics, and Mr. Floyd Mark II. Have you noticed that we have a new George Floyd?
Yeah. The homeless guy?
Yeah, the homeless man. We got social credit, and we got Hollywood. And that's just
That's just skimming the bread.
That's top of the fucking barrel, bro.
Well, there's this... I was just scrolling through TikTok.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been slowing down on, going on social media and all that.
Yeah. I see you still fucking are spending an outrageous amount of time in messages.
Oh, yeah.
Did you order your empanadillas?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
On their way. So...
Is this going to lead into your first topic?
No. I was just swiping through TikTok and this conspiracy theory of how, they show, the NASA guys in the space shuttle just, floating around. They're they always do flips in these, just to, prove. And they show the guys, but they're, holding on to, harnesses. You could see them, their shirts getting pulled, stiffly. When you're in space, that shit doesn't just hold form.
Dude...
Or
you want to know the one that's fucked with me the most?
Huh.
I seen one, cause I want to believe that space and everything about it that we know is real, and we're really getting out there and learning the secrets of the universe, but there's just videos you see that are wait, why are you guys lying about the space station?
Yeah.
Cause what are they on pulleys and shit for?
Yeah,
And real quick, the one that fucks with me is I seen one where they're all floating around and
there's
hanging
like
out.
4 of them.
And there's a cup of water sitting on the counter. Like just a glass of water, and the water is staying inside the glass like there's gravity holding it down.
Or like there's another one where there's 4 of them. There's 2 guys or 3 guys and then a lady. Her hair's just sticking up in one place, not moving. Like if I have long hair and I'm in space and there's no gravity, it's not gonna just stick in one place if it's not in a bun. And this hair was like free flowing. It was just stuck in one place.
Just stuck.
And they're like, how much hairspray do you bet they like put in this lady's hair just to make it look real?
Yeah, make it look like it's floating.
There's like a whole bunch of shit that I just like stumbled across on, like how like.
Or like, have you ever heard the clips of Buzz Aldrin saying that they didn't go to the moon?
Yeah.
That fucks with me. Why is he telling a group, like, kids, repeatedly, like, I've seen, like, 6 different videos of it, him saying that we never went to the moon? That's terrifying.
Yeah. Or, how, Africa is one of the poorest countries in the world right now, but it has the most richest resources in the world. Like, they estimated Africa to be worth almost $24 trillion.
Doesn't surprise me.
And they...
Wait, whoa. Keep talking.
What was it? They were saying, like, with...
Here, you know what?
any person that has, like, tried to make Africa a better place has so happily just died.
Oh, yeah.
Like... when the whole thing was going out, I remember there was like a couple like Democratic guys in Africa that just won. They're going to be like senator or like whatever, president, whatever.
Some fucking political figure. They just
to make it better.
Yeah, right.
Like months later, like a month later, they all die so happily of like odd situations. Got
Heart
kidnapped.
Attacks, fucking
They got
robberies. Fucking,
and it's not just like a couple people. It's like
it's like 18 fucking people, like a whole political
and like
arm.
3-4 of them just disappeared and like no whereabouts. And like these guys are like important, like famous people.
And, like, I hate to say it, but like when you think about like a place like Africa or a place like China or a place like Russia, you go like, yeah, it makes sense that that's happening.
Yeah.
What we never admit is like, oh yeah, but that's happening here.
Yeah.
That's happening here in the U.S. The most first world nation in the world is getting fucking bodied by that level of corruption where they just like murder people in broad daylight. Like Epstein or fucking Seth Rich or fucking... Who's another one? Like what they're doing to Julian Assange right now, or what they did with fucking Edward Snowden.
Yeah.
Or
like what was
bro,
it?
this is
like
blatant JFK,
Yeah,
Martin Luther King, Malcolm X.
Like he what was it? JFK, I remember they were stating like he stated he's going to split up the CIA into 1,000 pieces and figure this whole thing out, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. A week later, he gets shot.
If you can remind me to show you the clip. I have it on my phone. And, like, dude, I've tried to find this speech. It's a JFK speech, and I've tried to find it, like, myself by, like, YouTubing it or Google searching it. You can't find it. YouTube and Google act like it never existed. It never fucking happened. And, like, I've seen it on iFunny, like, so many times, and I've never been smart enough to save it. But then one time I was watching Rogan, and Rogan played the fucking speech for Tony Hinchcliffe. And I was just like, yes, screen record. And I have the clip. The whole point of the speech is that there is a secret political and financial elite in this country that do not care about the well-being of the American citizens, and they need to be brought to light. American people despise secrecy because secrecy offends freedom. We will not allow secrecy in our government. We will bring these people to light. And sure
Yeah.
enough, that was probably the same speech you're talking about, that it gets killed a fucking week later after.
Yep. And it's just wild how fucked up the fucking country has to get. Just so.
It's all bad. It's all bad. And like like this is why like I get annoyed with you when like we watch like that documentary and you like get so anal about it. Cuz it's like, dude, I feel like if I were to put on like an Animal Planet documentary, you would have been fucking happy-go-lucky about it. But the moment I put on a documentary about the actual like mental corruption that is going on in our fucking country,
I didn't see it as that. I just saw it as fucking.
trannies are dumb.
Yeah.
And that's what you need to stop realizing is that, like, dude, these people are in the top positions of our government for diversity. Like, you realize we have a gay trans man who is, like, our head of defense who steals women's fucking luggage at airports to get off to his fetishes of pretending to be a woman.
That's wild.
Like these are real things affecting us. Like these people are going to fucking destroy what we know as the fucking like first world. Like this shit's over. I think we all can admit that. Yeah. I think the only debate now is how long it's going to take for us to fully collapse.
Yeah. Like there was another shooting just yesterday. Like I was like telling my parents,
I want to see if this shows up. It should show up on there.
Yeah, because the Logan
thing did. You all see those numbers? I'm not going to hold them up the entire time I talk about them, but if you want to pause and take a glance at those, go ahead. Those are the numbers relating to gun violence in this country. Because, you know, every time there's a new shooting, we need to pass gun restrictions and gun laws. Like, that's... I have links that go to, like, people's tweets that are complaining about gun violence and shit that have, like, thousands of likes. And I'm so sick of it. I'm so, like, even, like, the one I saw today was meant to be, like, the most gentle and, like, middle ground finding statement I seen, and it still annoyed the fuck out of me. Because it was, like, Republicans, I want you to know that your politicians are lying to you when they tell you that the Democrats want to take all your weapons. We don't want to take all your weapons and stop you from hunting and defending yourselves. We just want to stop senseless killing. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I understand what you're saying. What you don't understand is that the fucking solutions you're going to provide statistically do not help.
Yeah, because I was talking about that with my with the people I was training with at Amazon.
I want somebody who can come in here and like try and justify gun control.
Yeah.
And, like, go on. You're about to say exactly everything they say wrong, and I know.
No, there's an Israeli guy. He's only been here 2 years.
Sick.
Strong ass accent. He's like
fucking Jew. We got to be friends with him.
Oh, fucking coolest.
We got to be friends with him. He's your recruiting agent. The same way they sent one to Will. Mm-hmm. He's your recruiting agent. He's coming to grab you and scoop you up into the elites.
And what was it? He was like telling me. He was like, yeah, we never had license over where I came from. He's like, everybody had a gun. He was like, it could be regular people. We would hold them around, like, but we weren't done with them. We never shot anybody like that. We didn't have.
Well,
like,
I wouldn't give them that because you see the parties that go on in Jerusalem where they're fucking parading down the street with a wedding and they're firing AKs in the sky like it's fucking fireworks.
Yeah,
like those bullets aren't gonna come back down.
And then, but he was as well saying like, over here it's just fucking crazy. And then this other guy was saying like, he doesn't even have a gun. And I was like, I don't have a gun. You don't have a gun. He doesn't have a gun. But
we all understand that you shouldn't be taking guns.
Yeah.
And crazy how that works.
There's 350 million people in the United States.
And there's like, what, 600 million weapons?
Yeah, there's 650 million weapons
Legally owned. Legally. Do you know what that number jumps up to when you go illegally?
Oh, it's probably in the
It's
billion.
like fucking 1,000,000 weapons. Easily. You know how many motherfuckers I know that live in fucking the east side that have like 3 illegal guns apiece?
Yeah. Wow, it's fucking crazy how
Like-
fucking many guns.
And it's because they can get them cheaper. Since it's illegal, the people won't sell them at full price.
Yeah.
So then it's like, I could buy this AR from the fucking store for $1,500, or I could buy it from my neighbor for $700.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I like.
I'm going to take the $700 AR and put that bitch in my closet for a worst case scenario.
Yeah.
But then the ATF shows up.
And you
ATF
just-
boner alert.
And then, what was it? I was like telling my mom, I was like, people are just getting soft in America. It's like sad to say it, but like everybody's fucking soft. Like this brings me to that fucking girl.
Oh, yeah.
Like here's this. So we go out. It was like Friday. I go out. No, Thursday. We go out Thursday afternoon. Take her out to Tommy's over on Cleveland Heights. So it's like a very hipster place. A lot.
Where'd you meet this chick? You got to give some context.
Fucking met
for
her at the
audience.
bar.
Okay.
Grabbed her number. Started talking. We went. This is like the third time we went out. And first couple days, cool. And then like we get to the parking lot and we park and like we sit down. She's on her phone constantly. I'm like, is it important? She's like, no, my friend, he's gay. He's going out on a date. Like, I'm like, all right. But like, we're out on something. So like, can you tell him hold it? Like, he's a man. He can hold it for himself.
You could just talk to him later.
Yeah.
Just
She's still on her phone texting other friends and giggling, laughing. I'm like, all right. So get the bill. We leave. We hop in my car. And like, I'm pulling out and there's people. So I'm waiting. There's like, they're all like dykes or lesbians. So I'm like,
you called one a fatty.
no. And they walk past. I'm like, damn. So this one girl had no hair on her top, no hair on the side, just a big fat like patch
Rat
of hair.
tail?
No, like it looks like a wannabe mullet. No rat tail, no nothing. Just hair.
The back of her head.
Just hair. I'm like, man, with that type of haircut, I would want to get hit by a car. And she did not like that. She was like, that's so mean. What are you making fun of her? I'm like, no. Yeah.
I would have said yeah.
Yeah.
I would have said yeah so
I was
fast. I've been like, yeah, look at her.
I was like, I'm just making a funny joke about it. I'm like, damn. Man. I was like, man.
Yeah, dude, that wouldn't work for me either.
And then like, we're talking in the car driving. I'm like pointing, like Cleveland Heights is fucking rich if you go in the right neighborhoods. And like I'm driving through these nice ass neighborhoods. I'm like, yeah, that house is nice. I was like, oh sick, that one's for sale. Let's go in it. On her phone, she's like, maybe. I'm like, fucking hell, man. So I hop on the fucking highway, doing like 85 on this bitch, just trying to get home. My buddy calls me. He's like, you guys should get ice cream or something. I'm like, nah, I'm full.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, hell no. She's going home. You think I'm buying her something else?
No. And it's just like, I was just like so.
Because that I at least know that's one thing that me and you align with, is that like, even if a bitch is annoying us on a date, we're still gonna fucking pick up the bill.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up the bill, pay it off, and then never
I'm gonna
talk.
drive you home as fast as I fucking can.
She's like, you normally drive this fast? I'm like, I can go faster. I was like, watch this. Fucking hit 100. I was going 100 on the highway real quick just to get back. Got back. Gave her a kiss. Fucking left her to be. And then, like, she called me later that night. I was, like, playing games. And she was like, I don't know. I don't think this is going to work. I think we should just stop talking. And she's like, why? Why this? Why that? And then, like, she was asking me about...
How long were you guys on the phone after you said that?
Maybe, like, 5 minutes.
Okay, I figured it was
Like, the call in
30.
total... The call in total was, like 10 minutes in total. So, like, we were talking it up. 5 minutes. And then like after that, I was like, yeah, I think this, and like I gave her the brief honest. I was like, yeah, it's you're just on your phone constantly, and like I have a lot on my mind, so I still have to think about why. So I'm not like ready to hop into anything. And this girl's like really into me, like really fucking into me.
I think
But
she's just crazy, man.
yeah, and that's the thing.
You just gave us blatant examples of her not being into you
Yeah,
and her being a fucking stuck-up little shithead.
yeah, and
No,
then
what she wants is...
attention.
There it is!
And-
Okay!
And I fucking
Conclusion reached!
and I didn't give it to her. And I was like, she was
Well,
like,
you're thinking about it because
I
you were
was.
just talking about saying something to her out there.
I was about to tell her, we shouldn't be talking. I still got a lot on my mind.
I thought you already said that.
I said that over the phone. This bitch ain't get it.
No, she didn't get it because you've been responding.
No.
Yeah,
I told her.
You responded after those 2 messages you sent me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. But it wasn't about we should hang out or she's been asking me for a second chance. It's too fucking.
Let me see it. I'm gonna read it. Literary analysis live on the pod.
Oh, dude, my order has been picked up. So
I'm not gonna read what she said because I really don't care, but I'm gonna read what you say.
All right.
Let me see it. No.
No, I'm scrolling up to where I sent it.
Oh, I can find it.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of scrolling you're doing there,
Oh,
bud.
no, she was
Seems
sending-
like you guys been saying
There
a
it
whole
is.
bunch. Go to the bathroom just real quick, like a few minutes, 2 tops.
Oh man.
This bitch is crazy. She's manic. Before last night, you were just making plans with me for all day Sunday, basically. I'm confused, to be honest.
I think I said it again in there that like we should just stop talking. And it's just wild to me that like
I mean, with this text, it sounds like you're not fucking with me right now.
yeah, see?
I told you we should probably not talk, and then you keep telling me no. I mean, you don't let me think and breathe and all. I mean, we've been only talking since last week. She was like, okay, got it. My bad. Got it. And there it is. I enjoy being around you and all, but yesterday it just felt like I was being used and all. I was nothing really. I was trying to talk
I was
to
a
you
little
and
drunk
all,
at that
but
time,
your
too.
phone seemed more important to you than the date we were on, and I'm not trying to impose on you, so I'm going to bed. Have a fun night. And there it is. There it is. See? I knew if we did a little bit of a literary analysis, we'd find the fucking acorn.
Yeah.
Claudio said, yeah, I kind of do like you. You just made me feel like I wasn't important. And now, that opens the door for her to be like, no, I'll make you feel important.
Yeah,
Just leave it.
yeah, I'm leaving it. I'm
Leave
not
it.
talking. Should I file for harassment?
No! Just stop fucking texting her.
She touched me sexually.
Dude, you probably touched her sexually. All right, but before you go, you're gonna have to file some type of. You're gonna have to become some type of LGBTQ.
I'm trans.
All right, because there's no way you win that court case as a straight man. You gotta have some fucking victim card before you walk in there, dude. I'm telling you.
Look at this big bitch and look at my scrawny self. I don't think I'm.
She didn't look big.
She was kind of. No, she wasn't big.
That picture you sent me was a pretty ass chick.
Yeah, she's good looking. Don't get me wrong. She's good looking.
Yeah, that's what's crazy to me. But that's how it goes.
I mean, yeah. And she's only been out of her relationship for like a month and a half. A 5-year relationship. And
Okay, yeah, no.
yeah.
No.
And she's like, I.
Hell no.
I'm like,
Why do you move it?
I don't.
You move it.
Get that fucking foot out of my face, bitch.
Then stop fucking moving the mic away from yourself.
I'm moving it closer.
No, you don't. Every time when it's here, like that, where I had it, you do this and put it above your fucking mouth. It's not closer. Just because it's closer to your eyes doesn't mean it's closer.
But yeah, it's just
If anything, pull it forward, not up.
2 months. 2 months into it.
Yeah, no. No,
of
no,
a breakup.
No, no, no.
She was like, I was like, so when did you guys break up? Because like on your Instagram it showed like a couple pics that of him like from February. She's like, yeah, like end of March. End of March? I was like, it's the beginning of May. And you're telling me you have feelings for me. And you're attracted to me. I was like, they're physical attractions, not emotional. I was like, I could fucking leave and then next week you probably forget about me.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just physical attraction.
Or you're crazy and you're just clinging to whatever comes near.
Yeah.
You're emotionally dependent
She was
on
like,
other people.
she's like, I'm very codependent. I'm like, there you go. There's
That's
your
an insane thing to be like, yeah, that's... See, this is a great example. Okay, Claudio? This is why I need you to understand why this trans shit is an issue. Because this is part of that issue. We have grown into an age where fucking mental illness is a fucking quirky little badge for my personality type. No, you motherfucker. You're sick. Get help. Fix yourself. Being codependent isn't a way of being. Mm-hmm. That's being a child. And you have to grow up and be independent. Dude, now, granted, you're a woman, so there's a little bit of leeway, I guess.
Yeah.
Granted, who you ask, that might be a sexist statement. And I want to... Biden tweeted the other day and said, we have more women in the workforce today than we have in 75 years.
Yeah, because the fucking population grew.
No! Fuck that! What are you talking about?
Population from 75 years ago?
What do you think the population growth from 75 years ago to today was?
A couple million.
Whoa! Whoa! Claudia, you know that like women weren't able to work before, right?
Yeah. But now they can, so the workforce is implemented with women. Get them bitches out of here.
So, my thing is, do you know who lobbied for women to get put into the workforce?
Men.
Manufacturers.
Yeah.
Well, particularly banks. Because guess what happens when you have...
Men at war.
No.
What? Really?
Banks, right? They like interest. Okay? What happens when you only have one person in a household of 3 to 6 people and you can only tax one person in the house?
You lose money.
You can only tax one house. You can only tax one car. You can only tax one person's income.
Yeah, that's...
So, if instead you get women to work, and then you get younger children to work, and you develop a system where children aren't supposed to stay at home with their parents and grow up and like build careers while living at home, and instead children are supposed to move out the moment they turn 18, the moment they get out of school, they're supposed to figure out life for themselves.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the banks are able to tax the children's cars, the children's houses, the mother's cars, the mother's purchases, the mother's fucking income, the father's income, everybody's fucking income and fucking payments. Like, it's just tax collection and interest. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the whole fucking reason. Now, Claudio, do you think it's better now that, like, a household can't survive on a single person's income? But it's good that the workforce is filled with more women than ever before? Or do you think it was better when, like, a household could survive off of one person's income and nobody else had to work? Like, you could send all your kids to school You could have a house. You could go on a vacation every year. Off of one person's income.
Yeah.
At minimum wage.
Yeah.
As a fucking shoe salesman.
I wish it was that easy again.
It's not, man.
Oh my god.
Like, dude, just imagine trying to, like, rent this place by yourself.
Oh my god.
$1,200 a month. There you go.
We can do it. You can do it. $1,600 a week or every 2 weeks, and then you get $1,600 to play with. Fucking hell. Right there.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
Go off of Amazon paychecks. We're getting roughly, not even 16, like. 40.
Man, I just worked 31 hours. That was 4 days.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like $500.
No way. 18 times.
Dude, I know it is because I just got paid for 15 and a half hours from training and it was 255. If I'm getting paid for 31, it's going to be like $540. Times 4, that's fucking like.
Yeah, they ain't it.
Yeah, so what? I got fucking $800 to $900 to cover the rest of my bills and any other shit every month.
Yeah.
And if I want to get a new car.
Yeah.
Now, granted, this place is easily big enough that I could split rent with somebody.
Yeah.
And then handle it no problem.
Logan, do you want to come back?
Hell no.
I know you.
I wouldn't want to live with Logan and Kira.
Oh, dude. That would be a madhouse.
Yeah, it'd end up with Logan moving out after Kira slops me up.
Jason, I need a thermometer. Do you have something that you could put in my mouth?
I need you to check my temperature. My pussy feels warm.
It doesn't feel like the average temperature.
I need you to go inside and tell me if it's okay. Jason, my boob feels like it has a lump in it. I think I have breast cancer. Could you feel it and tell me?
Why don't you have Logan? He's not.
He's asleep right now.
He's not here. He had to go.
Oh, yeah. That's the other thing. If Logan wanted to move in here, he'd have to have a job.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I love the idea of him having a job again.
Oh, my God.
I love it.
Because he doesn't know the taste of the real world. And
He does, but he doesn't. Like, he got a taste of it and he ran from it. He didn't embrace it and exist in it at all.
Yeah, like, I have the fucking taste of the real world and its finest.
But you still haven't done no independence.
Oh, yeah.
Which, I'm not shit talking. I approve fully. Do not move out of your fucking parents' house until you either, like, get married or fucking they kick you out.
Oh, my parents said that I could live in that house until I'm 30.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, do that. And when they're 31 and they're like, all right, time to go, be like, procrastinate. Dude, like,
they want to
leave.
They want to leave every kid, except for my half brother, at least one property.
That's sick.
And I was like,
you guys have other properties, right?
Yeah, or my dad's thinking.
Does he rent them?
Yeah.
See, that's how you guys be making your, like, that's how your dad and mom live such a nice lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because, like, the art doesn't have to pay for everything. If I had to guess, the art kind of just, like, is play money.
Yeah.
Like, the houses probably handle your guys' mortgage and everything else.
We don't have a mortgage anymore.
Oh, so it probably just handles every other bill.
Yeah, so, like...
And then it's just anything that gets sold with art goes towards, like, hey, let's go on a vacation
You'll probably cut this out, but cut this little part out. So, we had a gallery front right in front of the lake. We sold it for $500,000. My dad paid off the house.
Hell yeah.
Bought another apartment or duplex. No, he bought the triplex with the studio, so he still got a gallery out of it. And 3 apartments. And then he sold another one so he could have play money.
Hell yeah.
And then he's like, he like invested $50,000. the city paid him back another 28 grand because he's doing investments.
I wish I had one person in my family who was like your dad.
Just fucking. I was like,
Just somebody worthwhile. Somebody who could teach me something. Somebody I could learn something, gain knowledge, gain fucking something.
Oh, no,
Everybody in my fucking family, besides my sister, is fucking useless.
empanadas are close.
My fuck's sake, my family in Pennsylvania that owned farmland weren't even farmers. They leased all the land to actual farmers to use.
That's smart. That's fucking smart. Like
No, it's not. They sold it all.
Oh, well, now
They got rid of it. The fucking grandma or grandpa who owned it all died, and then the fucking kids just sold it.
Fucking idiots.
The place that had been the family reunion location for like 70 years.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. Like,
Bro.
I told my parents, I was like, Jason wants to learn from you guys. They're like, learn what? Art? I was like, no, like how to like invest money into housings and buy like. They're like, oh, we'll have them over this summer, cook out, and then we'll talk out on the patio about it.
By all means. Fucking.
I'm going to go get my empanadas.
They're here?
Yeah.
Go grab them.
Grab them, motherfucker.
I see so many of those fucking things.
They're nice.
I couldn't drive one.
Why?
I just can't be like. I feel like I'll get jokes made all the time.
Uh-huh. The motherfuckers.
Stringer and a stinger.
Fucking, just take off the little thing. Fucking take it out.
No. I want to give me a Tacoma, man. I want a truck.
I just saw.
If I get a Ranger, we're going to have to put a lift kit on it.
I just saw a fucking Ranger.
That Ranger we saw at Good Company was so pretty.
Dude, I just saw one for listed for like 5,500 lift kit, big tires, but like 200,000 miles on that thing.
Fuck me.
But he did like crazy shit to it. Like he put a whole bed that has like lights. It's full metal rack, everything. He has tools attached to it. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I don't need all that.
But
I'm
like,
just, dude, like driving that van every day and then getting in the LS and being like my ass on the fucking ground is crazy.
oh yeah, it's wild.
Dude, it is fucking insane. I can't keep doing it.
And then you have so much visibility in those trucks. And you
Bro.
sit up.
I love it.
You sit up high. I'm like, man, this is good.
I'd be whipping them bitches, but the wind on the highway, brutal.
Dude, and you can't speed in that thing.
You can't go over 70.
Oh yeah, it's
No, like you literally can't. Like you can put the fucking floor to the pedal to the floor. It's not going over 70.
Oh man,
It sucked.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday I was on roads that the speed limit was 70. And I couldn't go like 72.
I hate those ID things, the little cameras too.
What? Oh, they're not in the trucks.
Really?
At least not in ours. The driver eyes are not in there.
Really? That's
Yeah.
wild.
Granted, they do have they have an app you're supposed to sign into.
FICO. It's the FICO app.
Yeah.
It regulates your speeding and everything. People.
They didn't sign me into that,
Yeah.
so I just haven't had it.
Yeah.
So I get to speed, I get to do whatever.
Yeah.
That being said, I have been like making sure I put on and off my seatbelt.
Yeah.
That way, like,
They know.
if they fucking
Check.
if they do sign me up to like you're supposed to sign into it every day.
Oh.
So like they give you the phone, you sign into the Amazon delivery app, you scan your vehicle, so it knows like what car you're in and what route you're supposed to get.
Oh, you dropped it off. I'm gonna grab that bitch now.
And then you're supposed to sign into the Mentor app, which is the FICO fucking score app. And they never gave me any login for that. And so I just haven't done it. And I've been fine.
Huh.
Claudio, you're not supposed to get bubble guts when you're fucking unless you're getting fucked. That's why women queef all the time. So unless you're getting your ass pounded, sir.
Not anytime soon.
Claudio just got some empanadillas, some fucking Nutella and strawberry. I might need to take one and try it. Is there too much Nutella?
It's like melts it.
Well, duh. They fried it, you fucking idiot.
Well, yeah.
Well, you think they put it in there after?
Be cool.
It's not a donut.
But, yeah.
You know, donuts aren't as good as they once were.
No.
Donuts used to be so fucking good.
Now I eat a donut, it hurts my stomach.
Dude, it's just that fried dough flavor. It's so bad. Like, literally, I can only eat a donut if it's, like, covered in milk.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like all I taste is the sweetness of the frosting and milk. That fried dough flavor is... Is that just a puddle at the bottom? You should just bite the bottom.
Dude, I've been, like, sucking it up while I'm eating it.
Ew. You remember Wizards of Waverly Place? Remember when the brother was dating a vampire and she'd come in and be like, "Who wants to watch me suck the jelly out of a donut?" I'm like, fuck yeah! Let me see you suck, baby girl. Oh yeah, dude. That. Imagine dating a vampire and not having her turn you into a vampire. You're an idiot.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna date somebody who's immortal and never become immortal with them.
Like in Twilight? Until, like, the end scene, the last fucking movie.
Yeah. I never watched all of the Twilights. I think I seen like one.
I've seen the first one.
Yeah,
After
the one
that.
where they play baseball.
Yeah.
That was pretty
That
sick.
was, like,
That
the
was pretty
coolest
sick.
scene out of ever. Out of all of
Twilight could have been so cool if it wasn't so gay. Like, Hunger Games came out of it. They was like, yeah, we're not going to be gay. We're going to be sick. We're going to be tight. Hunger Games is so fucking cool.
It's just so fucking long.
No, it's not really. It could have been way longer. They could have done prequels. They could have done sequels.
No strawberries in that thing.
What?
Strawberry, like, syrup.
Ew.
It was not that great. I'll grab that. Wow.
That's what you get. That's what you get, man.
It was $2.
This is what you get for trying new things. This is why we should never change, and we should remain exactly who and how we are. Keep our childhood diets and just eat the same things we know forever.
Yeah. Oh, like I
Never grow up.
bought Star Star Crunches?
I've never fucked with stuff.
You know how they used to be like pretty big? Like decently
It
sized.
depended.
They used to be like that. I like them. I throw them in my milkshakes sometimes.
The ones my dad used to get all the time were real small. They're always like that big.
But now they've gone like that.
Yeah, the ones Dad used to get. He used to get like the box of them from Sam's Club,
Oh, because
and they were always small.
or moon pies.
Ho hos.
Moon pies in the summertime when you froze those things.
Nope, never been a moon pie guy.
Really?
Nope, never been a ding dong guy.
Ding dong, nah, I can't because the
Them
frost.
chocolate cupcakes,
Fire.
them bitches go.
With coffee.
I've never done that, but I could understand it. Those donut sticks.
Never had them.
What? Yeah. The 2-pack of the donut? Oh my god, bro! When they're so expensive.
We're going
now.
to have a mukbang.
They're like $1.25 now. Like just for the 2-pack. Back in the day, it used to be like 50 cents.
Oh yeah.
So like we go with our
believe
grandma, and she'd be like, "You each got $5 to get some shit." I'd get like 4 packs of those, fucking Mountain Dew and some chips, and I'd be set.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
That sounds like a good grandma like snack.
Bro, just those donut sticks. The only issue is, you know how like stuff with like that artificial glaze on it will leave that waxy film in your mouth.
Yeah.
It does that.
That's
it
what
leaves that on the
donuts
roof of
do
your
to
mouth.
me.
No, normal donuts don't do that to me. Normal donuts don't do that.
For me, it does. It's like
What kind of donuts? From where?
like Jack Frost donuts.
I can't remember the last time I had a Jack Frost donut, so I can't tell you. I can't wait.
I worked at Jack Frost for a day.
I worked at Dunkin' for a little bit. Dunkin's donuts never do that to me. Becker's never has.
Have you had Tim Hortons? Tim Hortons is underrated.
I
as
thought it
fuck.
was pretty mid. I went there one time up in.
Oh yeah, when I showed up.
I went there another time by myself, I think. But like I got like just like the donut holes.
You know I left my card at that Tim Hortons?
The one up in Michigan?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was like trying to remember because I gave them my card and they swiped it and then I pulled off because they gave me the food and everything. And then like I was trying to remember. I remember talking to Mary about it. She's like, "Well, the last place you paid for it with was Tim Hortons." I was like, "Oh shit, yeah."
And it wasn't up in Michigan, otherwise I'd have found it.
And I called that Tim Hortons. I'm like, "Did you guys like?"
Oh, so they had it?
Oh yeah, they had it. I was like, "Oh,
Should have just sent me to get it.
oh, dude, I'm like gassy now. Them motherfuckers coming out. I mean, oh, dude,
Yummy. You gotta hold the mic to it.
oh,
Fucking.
give me a second. Motherfuckers going to be coming more. But yeah, they called. I was like, can you guys shred that? And they're like, yeah. I was like, sick. All right. I was like, because I like declined it. I closed it out. And they're like, all right. I was like, I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, I
try to
gotta
use
cut my card because I just got a new one.
it. Okay.
Mine finally
I
expired.
bend them into. I was like sometimes I bend them to see.
Mine's
how
just
far
been sitting in my wallet. Fucking they sent like, dude, I didn't even activate the new one until like 4 days after the old one expired, because I just was broke and didn't have shit to pay for. But I don't know what you've been up to lately, but I've been rewatching the fuck out of Naruto.
Yeah, you were telling me.
Dude, I just got through the pain fight, and I just gotta say, man, like I've said it before, like Naruto is just the best. Like it is like out of those big fucking three, One Piece, Dragon Ball, and fucking Naruto.
Yeah.
Naruto is better. Like I haven't watched One Piece, but I know that nobody dies. I know that it's the same fucking character lot from the beginning of the show to the end of the show, other than the brother dying at the beginning.
So like with Sasuke, Sasuke is the short white guy with the black hair.
Yeah,
He was bad.
he's not short.
Well,
Him and Naruto are like the two
Same.
tallest motherfuckers.
okay.
They're
But
tall.
like I saw a video clip on fucking TikTok
Of
of Sasuke, Naruto. Sasuke was like, "What are you scared?" And then Naruto backs it up when he fights this big ass snake.
when it was
like-
Orochimaru.
he's like-
Orochimaru had that nigga Sasuke shaking in his boots.
He's like,
That nigga Sasuke was sitting there, fell down on the ground. It was all shook, and then nigga Naruto pulled up and said,
"Hey
you
kid,
scared?
hey kid, you scared?"
Oh, that motherfucker.
Red beating eyes, fucking.
Dude, and like that's my thing with Naruto. Is like Dragon Ball and One Piece and Bleach. It's not Dragon Ball. It's Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto. Those are the big three. Because those are the ones that apparently have plot, whereas everybody acknowledges Dragon Ball has next to no plot.
Yeah, because he just beats everybody.
It's just fighting and leveling up and cooler fights that aren't cooler because it's the same fucking mechanics, just
Yeah.
different colored. That's it. But he, like, Naruto, I haven't watched One Piece, but I have watched Bleach.
Mm-hmm.
And technically speaking, there's 27 seasons of Bleach.
How many episodes are roughly in it?
There's like 22 to 27 episodes every season.
Damn.
Besides the final season, which the final season, the 27th season, is a new show.
Oh.
It's Bleach, the 1,000-Year Blood War.
Oh.
That was like 10 to 13 episodes, I think. More happened in those 10 to 13 episodes than the entire previous 26 seasons.
You want to watch a anime? Like a short, not a super long one, but a good one from end to beginning, just to fucking watch it like that.
Like what?
Oh, what was it? Fucking Roberto got me onto it. And I watched it. Fucking not Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer ain't short.
No, it was
That
like
shit ain't even done.
it was like Devil something. Fuck.
I'm not watching Devilman Crybaby.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's what.
Nope.
Fucking.
I
Roberto.
hate that fucking anime. I watched it. Claudio,
It's fucking wild.
that show is a big reason I have as big of a weed addiction as I do. I couldn't watch that show unless I was belligerently high.
Yeah.
And like Anna wanted me to watch it, so like I spent like a week or two just like getting home and turning it on and sitting there and just being like, this fucking sucks.
the only time I ever watched it was when I was like
it's so bad.
fucking pissed drunk.
It's so bad, dude. The animations suck. It's overly sexual. Like there's one scene where he literally comes over his entire room.
Yeah.
He just jizzes he covers the entire room. Wow. And then because he realizes he's so overly sexually stimulated, he goes and rapes a demon.
That's kind of tough though.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna
The
go
main character raping someone is never cool.
Yeah, the only time I ever
Like I've never understood rape. Like
Hero Academia I could get on too. I don't know, it feels like it's just so repetitive and continues on like repetitive.
it's not repetitive at all. What do you mean?
I don't know. I think I'm tripping, but like
What seems repetitive about it?
I don't know. They just keep on chasing one single person in aspect, but I just watched like the first season, so that was it. It was just like I haven't continued on.
He's the big bad.
Yeah.
That's what Naruto was. They were chasing Sasuke the whole fucking show.
Yeah, that is
Like
fucking
the
true.
final fucking shit is him and Sasuke.
Yeah. With me having so much more time, I find myself watching shit now more like anime more so often now.
Like
Dude, I've watched
Pull the
One
mic.
Punch. I've watched the One Punch and the One Punch in Chinese.
why in Chinese?
I don't know. I thought it'd be cooler.
I
It's
mean
the
Japanese?
Japanese.
Oh.
Japanese, Chinese, same thing.
No, there's a difference.
So
One's the language it's made in, and one's not. And one's something you'd have to like get a VPN to get access to. I don't even think they have it in Chinese.
But yeah, I watched One Punch in Japanese. Actually, kind of dope.
You watched season 2 as well?
Yeah, season 2 was
When did you watch this?
fucking months ago.
Why haven't we talked about this, dude? Garu?
Kind of fire.
The fucking goat?
Uh,
Dude, when he pieced up all those Class A heroes to
Oh.
protect the kid at the barn,
I don't know. It's kind of.
that is the hardest. And Genos.
I need a
Demon Cyborg.
Genos is, but like
He gets destroyed so often.
he gets belligerently just fucked up, like,
blown the fuck apart.
and like
That's his whole thing, is he just keeps getting rebuilt.
yeah, and then
That's
like
it.
my aspect is, he's like, well, we're
Who's your favorite character? That's my question.
dude. I don't know. It's stupid to say this, but Saitama's dope
Yeah.
because he just is clueless as fuck, doesn't know what's fucking going on most of the time. And then because he, in like the first season, he tells Genos how he trained to be this big elite superhero, and he's like the strongest motherfucker with
Basic strength training.
just fucking running, lifting, and doing stupid shit.
And never turning on the AC or the heat.
Yeah. But doesn't live an average day life.
Just chills.
I forget his name. He's the big buff dude. He
The
looks
black
like
dude?
Captain Falcon.
Huh?
I'm thinking of. I swear.
What does he do? Who is he?
Nope. That's Hero Academia. I'm thinking of the Hero Academia guy.
I don't know nobody in My Hero that looked like Captain Falcon either.
Oh, we got.
Who are you talking about? Give me a description.
Fucking glasses, big buff, brolic dude.
What does he do?
Dude, I forget what he fucking does. That's the problem.
Then why'd you bring him up?
I don't know, man.
What the fuck? I asked you who your favorite character is. You say Saitama, and then you bring up some big buff guy you can't remember?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. Or
What the fuck?
let's just take that guy out. The fucking little, short, green lady that fucking controls
Tatsumaki. Dude, in the manga, her and Saitama just fought at full strength.
Dude, that would be dope.
They just fought each other.
Like, just seeing that, and if it was animated rather than my mind just playing it out,
Bro.
it'd be dope.
Bro. Saitama's literally like, she's trying to crush him with like all of her weight, and he's just like, that tingles. She's like, why the fuck are you so heavy? She's breathing heavy, and he's like, are you done yet? Are you done yet?
That's when you know you're just fucking...
He's a tank. He's a OP. That's his whole thing. And like, they've started teasing like they showed us Blast, the #1 hero. You know, the character they've never shown in the anime yet. The one who's always silhouetted out.
Yeah.
They showed him. He can fucking teleport through wormholes.
This is in the manga?
Yeah. He's been fighting in different dimensions. That's why he's never here.
He's just like a Doctor Strange at that point.
Dude, except he's giant and ripped.
Dude, that's tough. That's...
And so, like, he's off fighting interdimensional beings with other people who are just like him. And, like, he's been fighting this entity known as God. And this thing has been, like, that thing ends up granting Garu power and gives him, like, a galaxy face. And, like, Garu just levels up, like, to the, like, most supreme martial artist. Like, he can affect time and shit. He's going nuts. That same motherfucker. Have you seen the one villain that wore the crown? Then, like, the pajamas? He wears the pajamas, the cape, and the crown.
Oh,
he looks like a homeless dude. He has powers from God, and he can just blast shit. Like,
just imagine pulling up to a fight. You seen that motherfucker?
and he's like insanely strong too. Just rips your shit apart.
That's like the shit that I used to
Like,
love.
he literally can just like rapid fire like giant spirit bombs and just blow shit up.
That's fucking...
He can create like a force field. He can fly. He's just... And Garu whoops his ass. And Garu whooped his ass. And then God killed him. He took his powers back and the dude died. And then Saitama knocked the powers out of fucking Garu.
Yeah. Yeah.
And brought Garu back to being sane.
So yeah, I like watched, like when I was gone for like 2 months, I was watching a lot of shit.
You should watch Naruto, man. I know it's a lot because it's it's like a fat show. But dude, I remember there being so much filler in Naruto. I'm in season 4. I'm after the pain fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I've only had 2 episodes of filler.
Huh.
Like, I remember there being so much filler. I genuinely haven't watched anything but 2 episodes of filler in 4 seasons.
Yeah.
So, like, but the reason I brought it up, that show gives me fucking motivation.
Oh, it just makes you want to do shit.
Dude, it's one of those shows.
Yeah. It's...
Like, because Naruto, he just had it so fucking rough. Everybody in that village hated him. Like, after the pain fight, like, they have, like, an episode where it's, like, a montage transition of, like, when he was young and how all the villagers treated him. Like, isn't that the boy with the 9 tails? Shh, you're not supposed to talk about this. It's that boy. You can't go by that boy. Blah, 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 blah. And then, like, as he's growing up, and then they're like, did you hear that he made it to the next level of tuning exams? Oh, he must be better than we ever thought. Did you hear that he brought Lady Tsunade with Jiraiya? They brought our next Hokage. They saved her and brought her to the village.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my God, it was him. It was that boy. And then, like, he saves the village and everybody's cheering him, throwing him up in the fucking sky. Like this orphan who everybody fucking despised is now the savior to the village. And he just got to meet his dad for the first time in his mind.
That's tough.
Dude, that show is just like, oh my god. This motherfucker. This motherfucker Naruto is really the GOAT. He's the greatest. And like, that's what pisses me off. Having watched Bleach, Bleach has no fucking plot. There's nothing gained. Close it.
Alistair Bowser's Texas bitch. This is the bitch I'm gonna come over and see.
It looked like she said I.
No, that's what I said. She said, "What are you doing?"
Recording a pod now. Shh. And of course you had to read it. Respond now.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna let you do that. Oh, fucking this guy. He can't help it. He can't help it. He complains about the chick he's on a date with, staring at her phone. Yet he can't help himself but look at the phone while we're recording the pad.
No, this is a different bitch.
That's not what it's not what I said.
Oh.
I said look at the phone.
Yeah.
That's all I said. I didn't say text the chick.
I got another one brewing up.
But I don't want you to aim it towards me. I wanted you to pull the mic to your butt.
Oh shit, I can do that any day. Oh, dude, it's
Too late. But with Naruto being compared to Bleach and One Piece, and having watched Bleach and Naruto, Bleach fucking sucks. There's no plot. There's like nothing in it gained. Whereas Naruto, there's a whole bunch of shit that happens. Main characters die. Important shit happens. There's change that goes on with the main character. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that One Piece is fucking dog shit. Naruto is actually written very well. It's so good. It bothers me that it gets lumped in with those shitty fucking shows.
yeah. A lot of people say I've seen a lot of stuff on like TikTok and shit. Like people rate Naruto way above One Piece. One Piece, a lot of people say is just like it's lollygagging anime.
That's what it feels like to me.
It's just nonsense and it doesn't have really much of a plot.
And everybody swears, oh, they're going to find the One Piece. It's going to end. When it ends, I'll admit I was wrong. But I'm going to go out on a wild limb and assume that shit's never fucking ending. The creator is going to die before that show gets finished.
Yeah. And it's just like,
It's not going to happen, dude. And guess what? It's going to be the easiest show for some fucking anime company to just pick up and keep
going.
producing because there's no fucking plot to adhere to.
yeah. Oh, did you see? They're making a Airbender movie.
Yeah, dude, we've been known this.
2025?
We've been known this. They were supposed to be making a live action show.
Oh, dude, the live action show. I don't know about that. But the movie, when they're all
Netflix even had released a trailer. Like, not a trailer, like a teaser. And it was just a far out shot of Aang holding the reins of Appa floating behind him. Like, that was like a teaser that Netflix released because they were supposed to be releasing a show. That being said, the movie's animated, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be tight.
Oh, they're all grown up and shit.
I
Same voice actors.
I want a 10-minute rated R scene of Aang plowing Katara.
Oh, dude. No, who's the little short girl?
Toph?
Toph. Dude, Toph and Aang.
No, Toph likes Sokka. And we never found out who fucking Toph had kids with. But she had kids.
Yeah.
It could be Sokka. They could have just never got married.
Yeah. I hate how Sokka pulled that ice bitch.
He pulled all the babes.
And
He pulled all babes.
that motherfucker had Riz. He was the Riz guy of
Dude.
that time.
He pulled the Earth Nation chick, the Water Nation chick. I feel like there was another chick at some point. Oh, the one Fire Nation girl had a crush on him.
Oh, yeah.
Ty Lee.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
you just straight pull bitches.
Babe killer,
You
dude.
just pull bitches and you just be like up in that bitch, just like chilling with the motherfuckers.
And on top of that, like, I don't know if you ever peeped, but like Sokka learned fighting styles from all four nations.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like, he trained with Aang. He learned the sword fighting from the fire style. He learned how to fight from the Kyoshi babes. He learned fucking from the Northern Water Tribe, and he grew up in the Southern Water Tribe.
Yeah.
Like, even being like the lacking bending dude, he mastered like all these modes of culture. He was the GOAT.
I don't know. I always like
And he slayed pussy. He was
Slayed
the
pussy?
GOAT.
pussy.
What were you about to say?
I like how the fucking Southern Water Tribe, you go to their fucking territory, it's just little igloos.
Well, not anymore. In Legend of Korra, it was top dog.
Yeah.
Fucking, they was down there. They had big old forts and shit, just like the Northern Water Tribe.
Yeah.
But you gotta think, of course that's all it was. They lost all their fucking men and, like, able-bodied women. The fucking Fire Nation came there and took them all.
Get stronger, bitch.
Katara and Sokka were the oldest people who weren't elders. For, like, 8 years. Like,
Imagine that being
give them a break.
being a dude.
No, Sokka built the best watchtower he could. I don't know if you ever peeped in The Legend of Korra. He rebuilt his watchtower. Like, in the Southern Water Tribe, there's a giant watchtower. He rebuilt that motherfucker.
Just imagine
No.
being like that. Like, you're a fucking dude and you're like mid-teens and like 20.
He wasn't even mid-teens yet. Like you got to think he left when he was like 13, 14. Cuz Katara was older than him. Right?
Yeah. She was the older sister. So he was like, yeah, 13, 14. Just imagine.
Cuz she was like 15. Aang was like 15.
Imagine not seeing any babes and then going out into the world and pulling every
fucking one you run into.
because like
it's cuz
he isolated himself.
dude, he
And when he-
mastered stoicism. He lived in a place where there was no fucking hope of him getting coochie. The only thing that was important was us working. Remember how annoyed he'd get at Katara for training?
Yeah.
He's like, we don't have time for that. We gotta go get food, you stupid whore.
Yeah.
Stop playing with your water, bitch. We gotta go. So, like, he mastered, like, he was the perfect male. So then he pulled, he didn't pull just like any chick. Like, he didn't pull the average village babes. He pulled the water princess. He pulled the most elite leader of the Kyoshi warriors.
Yeah.
The Fire Nation babe was like a top fucking assassin.
And then
He had women who understood the world and were like, oh, this is elite guy.
yeah.
Give me him.
Yeah.
Sokka is king. Sokka is like the best character in Avatar. That being said, I do fucks with Zuko.
Zuko was tough.
A little too emo at times.
Yeah.
But
The man bun.
when he could whoop ass.
He was pulling out the man bun before it was even a thing.
Yeah, he made the man bun hot.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Avatar had like a big impact on millennial culture.
I think, what was it?
Between
The Last Airbender, the actual live movie.
oh my god, it sucked.
They,
It doesn't exist.
It sucks.
Just
so fucking
pretend
bad.
it doesn't exist and it never happened.
Like, it could have played out so much better.
The fucking actor for Aang was a girl.
It was?
Yes.
Shit. Say less.
Say less.
Say less.
No. And they didn't even call him Aang. They called him Ong.
Mr. Ong.
Ong. Ong.
Fuck.
Katara was played by a white girl. Granted, one of the baddest white girls.
Yeah.
That bitch is like a Victoria's Secret model. That's the bitch who was in. Did you ever watch any of the Transformer movies?
Oh, Megan Fox.
No. Did you watch the one with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
You know his daughter, that blonde.
Yeah.
That's Katara.
Oh man, I did not see it.
Bro, when I watched it, I was like, where the fuck do I know this bitch from? I know this hot bitch from somewhere. Looked it up. That was it.
Dude, that's the thing with Transformers too. Transformers.
Megan Fox was a babe.
Oh yeah, like they didn't play it out like fucking Into the Future with Mark Wahlberg. Like Shia LaBeouf is nowhere to be seen or heard about. Like at least put that motherfucker in it. That motherfucker played a big part in Transformers.
Yeah, he kind of. Well, granted, I will give it this excuse because this was one thing my dad always used to complain about because like he grew up watching the Transformer cartoons and shit. So like Transformers is supposed to be about the Transformers, not the human. Whereas in the movie, it felt very much so like Sam's story.
Yeah.
And the Autobots were all supporting characters. And so my dad used to complain about that. So I think they're trying to move away from that, but they still struggle to do it. Because, like, all the scenes are led by these fucking humans. It's like they need to say fuck it and do a full fucking CGI movie that takes place on Cybertron. Where, like, you don't have humans. It's just the Autobots and Decepticons and beef. Because, like, even when they switched it to, like, Wahlberg, like, it still felt like it was his story.
Yeah.
Especially when they did the one about the Knights, where he's supposed to be the last Guardian, and they give him this magical bracelet that allows him to fucking... Somehow, he can swing his sword with the strength that a Transformer can. And, like, parry them. It's like, dude, you're the size of his foot. I don't care if you block it. You're going over there.
Yeah. Shit.
So, I don't know. Transformers kind of... It's one of those things that's just, like, cool to watch when you're, like, high as shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know one of my actual, like, favorite goofy movies that actually came out, like, really, really well? Battleship.
Yeah, because in the end, they started playing it like it was Battleship. Like...
And, like, they were fighting aliens.
Yeah.
And the scene where, like, after all their fucking boats get destroyed and the last one they have is, like, the old fucking, like, World War II sub.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that, like, the, or not sub, but ship, the destroyer.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that, like, it was Memorial Weekend, so the veterans were there.
To help.
They were there just for, like, honors and shit, for, like, the ceremonies and whatnot. But probably Jacob and Nadia.
Jacob! Slimmy!
Oh, it's Mom.
Oh, Mom, you want to join
You want to join the podcast?
Come on. We need a special guest.
Yeah.
What is up?
What's up? Just stopping by.
We're almost done.
I'll see the doggy and then I'll come back.
Okay. The fuck was... Oh, yeah, Battleship. And then, like, it just so happened they were there and they were like... Like, the whole crew's like, bro, we don't know how to, like, control this ship. Everything's steam engines and whatnot, and it's fucking old. We don't know how to do this. We were trained on nuclear ships.
Yeah.
And then he's just looking around at all these vets sitting on their guns and shit, just waiting. He's like, I know you guys have already served your country, and you've done more than enough. But I'm asking for your help. What do you need, son? Let's get this bitch going. And they just get out there and get to eating ass on a fucking destroyer. Like, there's not a single movie that makes me want to join the military more than that one.
Yeah.
And it's a movie about fighting aliens. Battleship is sick.
Yeah.
So, on your topic of what shows you're planning on watching, which one you thinking? What's on your like possibilities?
Need to watch a little bit more of fucking Hero Academia. Naruto will probably be on there.
So
Probably won't. I'm not gonna watch One Piece.
So I would throw Demon Slayer in there.
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer is so good and it's animated so well. So I don't know if you're like me, but I'm one of those people that like once I get into like good enough animation, it's hard for me to go back to shitty stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you're like that, don't start on Demon Slayer.
All right.
It's gonna make the other stuff hard.
Or Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk I heard was really good.
Don't watch Cyberpunk, man. That show is made to make you feel bad. Every single episode makes you feel like shit. It's like there's nothing good in that show. There's not one happy thing that happens. It sucks, dude. That like I understand that not every story has to be happy.
Yeah.
But like the whole thing is just tragedy. Like there's nothing good. Nothing happy happens.
Or Initial D. Initial D is.
I have no idea what that is.
It's like full of cars, so I relate to it. A little
Cars could do you. Fucking Demon Slayer's Heat. My Hero I'd recommend.
bit. Yeah.
My Hero is one of those that like people shit talk it like it doesn't have a plot, and it does. They're on the 6th season. They just finished the 6th season.
That's why I want to go to like a Comic-Con convention just to talk bullshit with motherfuckers that know.
You can talk bullshit. I'm gonna try and pull biddies.
I'll try and pull sweaty biddies in tight costumes any day. How much to take you back to your place so we can take off that sweaty outfit?
Trick is you gotta find the simplest but best looking cosplay.
Yeah. Because the ones that overdo it are full of their shit.
Yeah, and it always looks like shit. Yeah, do something simple, something easy.
I'm gonna run around with my hands.
I'll just shave my head and do a Saitama.
Yeah, I'll go Rock Lee.
We could do Rock Lee so easy.
Oh, dude, Rock Lee would be.
All we'd have to do is buy like military vests, green military vests.
Oh no, they got the. I already looked up the. They got like full on like outfits of Rock Lee and shit. They have like the detachable like little leg straps he has.
See, you're gonna end up getting something that looks fucking shitty.
Oh, like the fucking where it's like.
I would just order like
Pikachu, show us your dance, and it jiggles, and then they look over at Charles.
dude, I'd if you can find the vest, okay, because they'd probably make that pretty well if you could find a proper like seller.
Yeah.
But like the jumpsuit, I'd order like just an actual jumpsuit, because like you could find like an old '80s fucking one exercise piece, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
You just put that on. You could find orange fucking leggings, and then it's just sandals. And then you're just buying the headband. And you
Yeah.
don't even have to wear the headband. You can wear it around your neck.
Yeah.
So, and then of course your red belt. His red band.
Oh, dude, if we're going to anime, dude, just go as like fucking Captain Falcon. Just pull up as Captain Falcon.
If I had the helmet, oh yeah.
Dude. Oh, I just saw that.
You know what I'd want? Octane's fucking El Diablo mask.
Oh.
I want an actual mask like that.
Oh no,
I
you've
fuck
been
with those
talking
little
about-
horns so much,
You've
dude.
been talking about like shit like that, like from Reddick, his
Dude.
glasses.
Well,
You've always wanted like the fucking like cyber, like a steampunk.
yeah,
Glasses.
goggles.
The ones
goggle
that go
glasses.
over down.
I don't want the ones that go over, but I do like the circles. And like I like the circles that are covered on the sides.
Oh,
That look like goggles kinda.
I think Mr. Wolf had a pair.
I never seen them. I like the Oakleys, the red ones. You know what I'm talking
I know
about.
exactly what you're talking about.
Like if I could wear those and just have like imagine getting like magnetic implants in your jaw like back here and then having like a little bottom half mask that you could just
Yeah.
that'd be so fucking
The
sick.
only thing you can't wear headphones ever again because the magnets would
It
just.
wouldn't be that close. Dude, Speaking of, something weird happened the last 2 days at work. So, the first of the 2 days, I started having this pain in my leg, like right here, and I just figured it was soreness, but it started feeling like a stabbing pain and a tightness that wasn't going away, and like I didn't understand it, and it just kept happening into the second day, and I'm telling you, like, I'd wake up in the morning, I'd be perfectly fine. Like, I'd be fine. But when I was at work and, like, I was getting into the trucks and shit, it started happening. And I'd be like, what the fuck is that? So, then on the second day, it was happening, and, like, I switched which side my, truck keys, which pocket they were in, just so, like, I would stop putting them in the same pocket as my vape. And I put them over here. And within, like, an hour, this leg started hurting, and this one was fine. And then I took the keys out of my pocket and put them on the dashboard, or no, in my, like, vest pocket. No pain in my legs.
The key's stabbing.
The keys don't have any keys. They're just the fobs. They're just two fobs. It's like these things are emitting, like, fucking radiation or something. All I know is I'm not putting those things in my pockets no more. I'm fucking not.
Isn't it nice having a push button too?
Oh,
You
yeah,
just
it's
hop
pretty
in them, bitch.
It was pretty
Brake
sick.
on pedal. Bzz.
Oh, dude, half the time I don't even stop it.
Yeah.
Because my thing is if an asshole gets in it and drives away, I have the key. It's going to stop in fucking 50 yards, dumb fuck.
Yeah. That's what happens with my car. After, like, the keys are outside of the car, after 5 minutes, it shuts off. If I'm running the car and the keys are in there, it'll only last, and it's just in park, it'll only last like 30 minutes. It'll shut off.
Yeah, that's how those are.
I was like, so.
Those vans are pretty tight, though. I'd like one. Dude, I'd enjoy the fuck out of a Sprinter van.
Well, the smaller ones are fun.
I'd put a little, like, floor cot.
Have a nice little house in a little
Dude,
bit.
I'd set that bitch up. I'd give myself a window.
Just get one.
You just get one. Yeah, just go get one.
Now.
Yeah, with my $300 in my account. Hi, kitty.
Hey, kid boy. I think we're coming to a conclusion.
Well, we spent like 20 minutes sitting there fucking eating.
Yeah.
We gotta give this bitch a little bit of something. I feel like there was something I wanted to say to you. See, with Mom here, she should come in and talk about that documentary.
Mom.
I'm excited for Tymir's conspiracy episode. Are you gonna participate in that, or are you gonna zone out?
I'll hop in on that.
Now, you know, something that Tymir has noticed as he's been engaging with these fucking conspiracies is that it sucks. Like, the more you know about it, the worse you feel. Like, you just feel like shit. Like, it all sucks. And it doesn't stop. Like, it doesn't get better. You just keep learning new things that make you realize, oh, we're even more fucked than I thought we were. And it just, like, it compounds to a point that, like, you can't, like, nothing surprises you anymore. You're just like, yeah, no surprise. Yep, we're even... Who'd have thought they're poisoning everybody? Who'd have thought they're trying to kill all of us? Like, you just don't care. You're just like, yep, okay. And the other thing is that you can't stop yourself from seeing it. Like, once you start seeing it, you keep seeing it
And
more.
you want to learn more.
No, even if you don't want it, even if you want to zone out and not pay attention to it, that's the issue with human ability pattern recognition. Is like, once you pick up on the pattern of, like, corruption and elitism and fucking, like, general maleficence, You just start seeing it everywhere. It's the same thing as when you get a new car and you see that car everywhere. Yeah. Like, that car didn't all of a sudden start getting bought because you bought it, but the corruption didn't start just because you start seeing it. But you're going to see it a lot more. And I think Tymir's in for a rough one. I don't know if you're going to travel down that path. They can't see her, so you just look retarded.
Hi, kitty.
Yeah, I guess this will be a nice short episode. I'll throw a crazy bitch on the thumbnail. Episode 21, nice and legal, nice and young. We should have drank for this episode. We really should have. We should have got fucked up. Saved it for later tonight.
Oh, fuck. Yep.
The issue is if we wait and record later tonight, we're not going to have shit to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Mom's coming in right at the end.